Ooh, yeah, look what's happening. It's green in here, you know what that means. Ghoulish green means scary, spooky stuff category. Ooh, hey there, everybody. Welcome to Let's Talk About It with Yogi Hamm. I'm Yogi Hamm. Wow! Ooh. So, this is my garage, my ghoulishly green garage, because we're doing a ghost story. And it's one called Headless Laura. You ever hear tell of that? Why am I still holding my arm out there like that? Why was I still doing that? I did that a little bit ago. Where? And then I could have put it down, but I just... Are we going to have to cut? You edited that? Okay. Hey there, everybody. Oh, we didn't count. You know what? I don't care anymore. Just go. Okay. Ghost story. It's come to this. This is what's happened. I ain't crying. I know what you're looking. You're looking at me going, Yogi been crying. I had tell you what. I had a damn world record damn coughing fit. Whoo! Almost didn't make it. Twice. During that, it's like 17 minutes and 42 seconds. If we'd had that on video, I'd be on the phone with Genius Book of World Records right now. I wouldn't even be out of here right now. I'd be in there going, yeah, Yogi getting ready to be famous. Pick up! Yogi getting ready to be famous, boy. Somebody pick up! And then they'd be playing that. You know what I'd be playing? Girl from Ipanema. You like that? I can't have that. I can't have that. We didn't record it anyhow. Anyhow, Headless Laura is the story of tonight. Now, I don't have exact dates, like years, but I know it's in the Middle Ages. You know when that was. Remember that? Remember that time? Middle Ages like that. And this was over in Prague. You know where Prague is? It's over there. So in the Middle Ages in Prague, there's this actress woman named Laura. And she's married, she's very popular. She's a popular actress. And she's always on that stage in her town. She's always got the lead roles because she's gorgeous and she can act good and she can sing good. And every man that go to see the show be like, dang, she's magnificent. Like that. She's awesome at everything she's doing. Like that. And all of them will be like, oh, can I go meet her? And their wife be like, why you want to meet her? Oh, no, I was just going to get her autograph in case she's famous one day, that's all. And then, but she's married to this guy and he's real jealous. So he would try to come around sometimes, but he wasn't there all the time. So one night, this fella come in, he's a big old rich guy. Big old rich guy. You know what he was? Count. Yeah, like Count Dracula. Like a baron, but he was a count. And so he come in one night and he saw her on stage acting and singing, and he's like, well, what have we here? Like a rich guy back in the Middle Ages. Count. So he's used to throwing his money around and getting his way, and he bought his way backstage. One of them guys. So then he meets her and he's like, how do you do? And she's like, well. And he says, I'm a count. And I'm probably in a band. And I'm an artist. And blah, 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 all that. Whatever. And she's like, well, how do you do? Like that, you know. And then he just put on the charm. And next thing you know, they're having a big old damn fair. Laura. So her husband starts hearing them people talking about it because she started coming home later and later after her performances. And what's happening was, that count guy was going in there, and after when it was done and the show's over, she'd go back to her dressing room, and then a little bit later he'd slip back there. And everybody, all the guards and everything, the security people and all the backstage people knew just to let him go on back. Yeah, everybody knew, so it started getting around. So after the shows, he'd follow her back in. They'd go in the dressing room. You know what they do in there? Yeah, they'd get giggly with it, boy. They'd be knocking boots. Oh, I can't believe I said that. I'm sorry. Edit that out. Edit that out. But yeah, they's getting giggly with it in there in the dressing room, boy. Yeah, and so that her husband heard all that one day. He heard him talking, so he stopped and he's like, "What?" And they were like, "Oh, we didn't know you was there. We didn't want you to find out like that." So he went home and waited. And she come stumbling in, and he's like, well, where's your little count buddy like that?" And she's like, what? All right, huh? What you talking? I don't know what you talking about. I know you're having an affair. He's like, I know you're having an affair with a rich count. And she's like, no, I ain't. And he's like, yes, you are. She's like, no, as far as you know, I ain't. No, not even. Why would you even think that? Why would you even? I can't believe, you know what? I'm not talking to you. And then he's like, well, and then he got her, he grabbed her, and they get in a big old fight. They get in a big old fight, and she ends up croaked. And then you know what he did? You know what this sick bastard did? You know what he did? After she croaked, he decaffeinated her head. He decaffeinated her, and he took that decaffeinated head, and he wrapped it up in a package, and he went outside, and it was like, hey, coach man, like that. And then the coach man drove down there, drove that horse. You know how that does it. You know how that sounds. And so that horse coach comes down, and he says, my good lad, you know where that rich guy, count guy, that's in town, you know where he's staying at? And that coachman's like, I sure do. Like, yeah. Damn right I know where everybody stay. I know where everybody stay. Damn right I know where he's at. And he said, I'll give you here, and he dug in his pocket. He handed him a package. He said, I'll give you two pence 50. I don't know how much a pence is, but he said, I'll give you all this right here, and he just hands him a bunch of that money, okay? So he said, I'll give you all that. Go deliver this to that rich guy account. And that coachman's like, cool, man. And he stashes that money, and he took it and delivered it over there, right? He says, took it up to the door, and the butler answered, a package for you, sir. Like that. And that guy come in, and he's like, well, I wonder who's sending me a package, because I'm a rich count. And it better be something very nice if they're going to give it to me. And so he come out there, and he opened it up, and there's her decaffeinated head. Because he walked up, he had to know something was up, because he's like, what is all this on my table and dripped on the floor? What is that? But anyway, you know what that was. He saw it, and he lost his mind. Oh, like it. Oh, no. Like that. You imagine that opening the package going, what the hell's in there? And there's like, looking at you like that out there. I can't have that. I can't have that. So anyway, so and then next thing you know, she's unable to RIP. She can't rest because she ain't got no head, because they buried her different, because they never found her. We don't know what happened to her head. It disappeared after that. So her ghost is seen wandering around looking for her head. She can't rest. She can't lay down. She can't have eternal rest, sleep, stuff. So she's out there like that. And I'm like, but how's she gonna find her head if she can't see where she's going? You see my problem with this? So anyway, but if she's searching in vain, is what they say, she'll never find it. But they also heard that her ghost is at the Dominican monastery. But why? Is that where her body was buried at? Or is that where it happened at? I'd be interested to find that out. If you know, tell me. I guess I can go look it up. I guess I can go do that. I was gonna give me some chips and sit down and watch a little bit of Kolchak, but I guess I can do some research, I guess. Never ends with this place. Okay, song. Here come my song at you. We're over budget. By Billy Joel from 1982. Song called Laura. See how that fit in there? That damn Headless Laura? Billy Joel's Laura? Okay, so go listen to that song, and we'll see you in the next one and the one after that. And then probably whatever happens after that, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Okay, bye.